so we have some bots that are out of energy. I guess they are just off doing botty type things, and we have a pretty big area of the map where we don't really have bot charging provision. We've got a few there actually, which are pretty close to where that one was, and we've got some there. Maybe it's really, I was going to say it's this side of it, but we've got chargers here. We've got 3 chargers there as well, so maybe we're okay for charging. Maybe they just need to go. Yeah, it's only 1 now, so it's the first thing I saw as I started playing, so maybe I was worrying unnecessarily. So last time we carried on. What did we do last time? We built some more housing. We put in some more trees, so we have our new forest over here. And I am assuming that now, yeah, they have planted to the limit of their abilities. And current me doesn't want to work out how to get planting to there, so we're not going to. I know, crazy, huh? So I'm going to leave that. What I am going to do is adjust these so that they don't pump this completely dry. So maybe we'll do like 1/2 meter and nearly 1/2 meter, because we are pretty well able to cope with this. Yeah, we are pretty well able to fill this thing up. I mean, we are at the end, kind of at the point where we're starting to refill, and we have got so much water in there that it is not a problem. So yeah, not too worried about that. They're the same crop. They are. They're just at different stages. Okay, that kind of confused me. That's not so good. I guess 0.98 is not enough to keep that hydrated. So let's bump that up and get you back to work, buddy. Sorry, I just got slightly distracted. Yeah. So yeah, I think we'll adjust that so that we leave water in there. I might actually adjust it even more, because I'm pretty sure these will fill it up fairly quickly. And we could even, yeah, let's do that. Let's have it at 1 meter. I'm going to, because we now have water going through all of this, I'm going to put these 2 back up, because we don't need that much water flowing through, really. It's better that most of it goes into here. I'm guessing pretty soon we'll get our notification for bad things happening. But yeah, I'm going to adjust that so that it will pause at about 1 meter-ish. Something like that. So let's just adjust that again. Yeah, no, I've got those. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a moment. Yeah. Unpause is less than pause. I think that's right. 100% lack. Oh, no, unpause needs to be more. Maybe that's the problem here. No. It's right for that one, but for these it needs to be the other way. So 2.5 point. Yeah, that'll do. And then we will attach this one to a stream gauge as well. And we're going to pause that at around the same point. And yeah, hopefully that will do the job just fine. That's cool. How are we looking down here? We are okay. I think probably we want to nudge that open because there is more water coming through now, just in case. Just in case, yeah, there we go. In fact, we're going to open that all of the way now because although we've adjusted things, we still don't want any flooding issues. So that's sorted. They've put those in, and I guess they're just replanting those, but there's the issue of them being dehydrated. So I could put more irrigation in here, but I don't really want to. Yeah, I know. Terrible. Right, that's all done. We need to work on this area. How are we doing for pine resin? We've got loads, so I'm tempted to, and we have lumberjacks over here. I'm going to get them to cut down those. We actually have wood now, which is quite nice. So, yeah, if you could just prioritize that by haulers for a sec, and we have some dynamite to set off over here, which will be very nice, and that will allow us to put in a few more oak trees. So let's do that, because I kind of want to tidy this area up. So we are going to run across there to clear, set them to plant. I wanted to set them to clear the planting area. We're going to clear, no, clear. Jeez. There we go. Thank you. We're going to clear that off. They're all set to be cut. Perfect. I'm guessing it can't get over it, so that's okay. And then we are going to... We need a path to get through there as well. In there, pine resin. We're going to... let's think. We will set those to be unplanted, and we will set that one. I'll move that round to there. Hopefully, they've got a long way. That one's nearly grown. That's got a long way to go. The ones that are a long way off, we are just going to delete. Actually, now, well, let's get a path through here. We can set up some irrigation. Because it's not a very big area, I'm going to try a 2x2 and see if it will irrigate this area. And we're going to plant more blueberries because we do not have very many, and we do to pretty heavily expand the breeding because we need another 100 bees. I say pretty heavily, actually, maybe not that heavily. But we do want to expand the breeding, so we'll put that path there. Maybe I might just dynamite some of this so we can just have a long row of breeding pods. We've got a lot of unemployed beavers again. I guess because we're expanding quite rapidly, so more. Because I'm using bots for most of the real industry. We'll build a few more of those. When I say real industry, I mean, you know, the factory sites. Not sure what you'd call them, but yeah, we're not using them for things like this. So how's our gear supply now? Our gears are much better. Planks are good. Treated planks are good. Metal's good. Grease is a bit low. Cows and canola's low. That's probably why grease is low. Yeah. We've got plenty of canola oil. So... and Actually, we've got 300 canola oil. So, yeah, that's kind of why over here we have this field set to be cleared. But I'm guessing we don't have space. No, we don't have space for any more eggplants. So we need a warehouse for more eggplants. And we have over here an empty fermented soybean one. So let's swap that over. We will set that to supply, and that should allow these to begin harvesting. So let's prioritize those by haulers, because we need the haulers to clear out the eggplants, and then they can harvest these and we can plant more canola. Yeah, it's a process. Right, that's in. We'll almost have a path through there. What we're going to do is build our new small warehouse there, which is going to be, we're going to set that to be emptied. That's going to be set to pine resin on supply. And we'll run a path out here, and yeah, we can detonate that. Let's put our fluid dump. Do we want to put the fluid dump over? I think we do. I think here we do want to be conserving space, so we're going to do stream gauge, fluid dump, and water tank. There we go. That's empty, so that can go. Let's put path in as far as we can. We are waiting for this guy to be chopped down in a bit. We are waiting for all of these to be chopped down, please, Mr. Beaver. Yeah, I wonder if we should put in more lumberjacks. Thinking, no, we'll just let them get to it. We're not in a rush. As long as they cut down this one when it's ready. I'm gonna guess while we wait, I can always bring a path that way. That's probably not a bad idea to link all of that up. So we'll have a path that goes like that. Yeah, it doesn't seem terrible to me. And we'll see how this ends up hydrating. Oh, we need that set to water and obtain and prioritize by haulers. How are we looking down here? No flooding. Yay. What have we got paused? We really don't need those. They are just wasting space. I'm not sure what we can put in there instead. But yeah, doesn't need to be those. How are we doing? We're at 50 well-being, which is pretty nuts. But we could do with more wet fur, which we could fix down there. We could maybe start getting into fermented mushrooms. And just more of the fun things. So we probably don't want to put showers there because it's not always fresh water. So yeah, maybe we have to expand our showers and swimming pools. Don't know where would be a good area for that. I mean, we could use this reservoir to keep this full as well. Maybe. Just again, kind of thinking it out loud. So let's see. Attach to stream gauge. And pause if of, let's go 1.6-ish. Unpause if below 1.4. And don't seem to have listened to that because I didn't tick the boxes. There we go. So irrigating a fair bit, but I think we're just going to expand it that way, back another 2, and see how far down that brings it. And then actually they can plant some bits already, so let's start putting in. We need to gather a flag, and then we can plant blueberries, something like that, maybe. Go a little bit further. Something like that. Yep. And then when this is gone, we'll be able to plant some more. And I might put in another forester, maybe around here or something. If I put it around here, it'll be able to plant all of this. So let's do that. And yeah, it's hydrating the whole area that we don't have polluted. So maybe, because the forester doesn't need, it only needs to be there for long enough to plant stuff. It would make more sense to rotate it. Or if I put it in an area that the other one can plant, I can then take it away and plant the gap with the other one. That makes more sense, because then we don't need to have a extra path running. So let's do that. And then we can basically plant the whole area that's green. And he will be able to plant that missing tree there as well. And we can plant this bit as well. So, cool. Hopefully they'll come build that fairly soon. Yeah, I think that will work well on that front, because we do need more berries to be able to breed more beavers. That's kind of how it works. So we want to expand the well-being a bit more. We can run along here, and actually that links that path up. And if I look at things like, the exercise plaza is really good. The motivatorium is really good because it's giving a big bonus even without too much. So I think we put another exercise plaza there. And I think I'm going to rework this area. We don't necessarily need that path link. What we can do is delete that. I'm going to delete both of these for now. We'll delete that power connection. Delete it. Did I bring power down in a different spot? And delete it for now. We'll see. If we go into well-being and go to the motivatorium, because if we did them, pause a second so they don't try and build them. I want to try and maximize how many we can fit in. So we could put one there if we build those blocks in. So that would be 2, 3. We could get at least 4 across there, maybe more, because we could demolish that. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then we'll work out how we're going to get power to them. So that's time going again. Let's just quickly check OBS is recording still. And fill in that gap because that's what we had when we needed the flood channel and well-being. Observatorium 1, 2, 3. So we need to detonate those. And do we need that there? We don't really. So we could delete that. And then we would need, that's 5 by 5, I think, is it? Really bad at guessing the size of buildings in this. Yes, 5 by 5. So we could do 2, 3, 4, 5. We could actually do all of that. Guess we'd want to do all of that as well. Let's just go for it. We can then reconnect the paths afterwards. Go. So then we need power. Where's the guessing we need to bring power in the back, so we might need to come down here. We will see once we've got this all placed, so we can detonate those. Oh, we lost a bot in that. Oh well. We've got excess. So let's do that and start putting paths in. So this path is going to have to jink a bit, but we're going to fill these gaps with well-being stuff as well. I didn't place the dynamite not there. That can go. And that path could all be deleted, couldn't it? Can we bring power in the side of one of these? We can, so probably we actually need to make that. Oh, drought's here. Just go check. We are 26,000 water. That's up. That's up. That's all up. Let's just put that one. That's up. So yeah, we are good. We can go back to working over here. But yeah, we need to make that slightly longer to have room to bring power. Do that. And then maybe we can bring power kind of out of this somehow. If we focus on building these and doing the power first, and then we can worry about pathing. But this doesn't need to be here. I'm kind of curious if these, I'm pretty sure they only take power into this big chunky boy. Right, that's all of the dynamite placed. Back into well-being. One more motivatorium. And path can extend along there. I guess what we should do is that, and that. And we can run a path down there, and wants to let me. Okay, path, thank you. And we will go over stairs, and path, and path, and path. So let's delete that bit of path because otherwise it looks a bit rubbish. And there we go, 5 motivatoriums. And then in all of this, let's just have a look at our lower level stuff. So we could put more scratchers in. These guys don't have religion, so they don't have shrines. And more scratchers. Looks like it's needed. And what we can do is there, 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 there. And then they can come out having felt all motivated and have a good scratch. We can put in some lanterns to light their way as they go to be motivated. Yeah, we'll see what that does for us. It's New Year's Eve here, and the fireworks have just started, which is kind of sucky because I have 3 of my 4 dogs, or our 4 dogs, do not like fireworks at all. They have just had a dose of the herbal medication that we give them to help them chill out when there are fireworks, but yeah, not great. So hopefully, yeah, they can now plant all of that. So I did set it to be blueberries. Cool. So that'll give us another big blueberry patch. So that should have helped with some well-being. We are pretty good for all of the bits for stuff except grease. So this is, I'm going to start planting over the stuff that's been harvested. Have we filled that eggplant storage? We have not. So they just need to get these harvested. I guess it's just taking them time. Could I make more farmland? Well, that can go. I could flatten this and turn it into farmland. Pretty nuts. We filled these, and these are full, and we have 27 spare beavers. Yeah, we're going to do that. So we need stairs, 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 stairs. We need to get to the top of this. We'll leave this as it is. We could also delete that. Yes, and put stairs there. And we need to build some paths. There we go. Path. There we go. Path and path. And we need to set. We're going to set these larger birches to be destroyed. I'm clicking on them individually so that we don't have beavers waste their time coming over to do the small ones, which we can just drop dynamite over. So there is method to the madness. Yes. We are also going to need stairs there. Delete. Thank you. And then, yeah, we're going to chop this area down to this level and irrigate it and plant canola. And I guess put in some more grease factories then. Hopefully you can't hear my dog snoring in the background. So the medication, it's not medication, the herbal remedy stuff that we give them kind of chills them out. So hopefully he's going to be pretty zonked for the rest of the evening. It's unlikely that it will last all evening, but we will see. So I'm going to do this kind of one layer at a time. So I need some path on there actually. And if I put path to there, come on. There we go. They can get to all of that now. So that'll get all of that placed. In the meantime, they can get to that. So we may as well do that as well. Just wondering where they're having to go for explosives. I think we will stick that obtain high priority. All the laptops chugging as I get them busy. That will speed the process up. We are probably going to be using pretty much all single dynamite because it's so tiered. So probably run a bit of path that way as well. Do I really? No, I probably don't actually need to, because that's kind of in line with there. So yeah. Right, let's delete these bits of path and fill in the gap. I'm not going to detonate this level until we've filled in that one. So this can go. I'm guessing it says they can't get to those trees over there. So let's just extend that path that way. Sometime later, my parents called. I've had food. All sorts of stuff has happened. So let's continue, shall we? It is also New Year's Eve, which means there's fireworks going off, which makes my dogs unhappy. So we'll see how we get on. We may or may not actually get everything done this evening, so we will see. They really do not like fireworks. I've been playing loud music, which is good for me because I quite like loud music, but you know, they yeah, actually seems to be one of the best ways I've found of masking them. So once I have finished this, I will be going back to annoying my neighbors with loud music in exchange for me to be the one doing the annoying. So yeah, we'll get this done. This should all go fairly quickly, I think, with what we've got set up. We've got a nice full warehouse of explosives there. So yeah, I'm expecting that we will just hammer through this. Guessing they can't reach those. Which means we're probably going to need a path, but we'll maybe wait to place that. Don't think we're going to go any lower than this, because this is going to give us a nice big area to grow more canola, to fix our canola oil, and as a result of that, grease problem. So, right, let's bung that in. We are going to need a path that runs all the way along, I think. And if I have done that, can I join the path together? Can I reach over here? I can. Awesome. So let's fill all of this in with nice, lovely explosives. Right, there we go. Watch the little beavers do their thing. So as I've mentioned many times, I enjoy watching JC the Beard. And apparently did I mention this? I might have mentioned this. Someone said that he uses explosives too much. And I don't see how you can use explosives too much. You know, sometimes you've got to do stuff. It can really. I'm going to wait for them to fill these in because it'll be easier, and then we'll down it all this. And while they're doing that, we could start filling this area up with explosives as well, so that the beavers have something else to do. Right, that's in. We need to start retreating this path now, so I always nudge across so that it tells me how many tiles I'm deleting so that I don't have to count. I think they can place about 10. So 10 from a path, so that's why I do that. Obviously, the bots keep working, the beavers sleep because the beavers have quite short working days. Wondering why we don't have our 50 well-being. That's really good. Yeah, not sure. We could do with, I guess we could do with more of the wind tunnels and the mud baths and stuff. But maybe we will have to have a look at that on our next run at well-being. 426 beavers. Wow, we are closing in on our goal. And I didn't even place any more breeding pods, so I think that's largely from the boost in well-being because they've now got 110% life expectancy. So this guy is unemployed. He's probably going to live quite a long time because he can just spend his time chilling out and doing well-being type things. So hey, lucky guy. He says as I sit playing video games at the moment. I know. I am still on holiday from work for the Christmas period. I have 2 more days left and then it's back to work, which is gonna suck. Okay. If I don't do that, we don't pay the bills, and I'll pause the game. Interesting. Sorry, I just tabbed out to check something. Yeah. Is it worth me? Probably not, but maybe putting those in. I don't know. I love how quickly this happens when the beavers are working. It's pretty mental. Come get this one. My priority. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll delete that. I'm not worried if they don't place those extra ones that I put down. It's just kind of something to keep them busy. Do the same over here. And, just kind of fill this. There's going to need to be a path somewhere there, but there we go. So many bots. Wow, we've got 100 spare bots. I should do something with those, really. 60 spare beavers. Should definitely be doing something with those. Let's builders huts. 1, 2, 3. No, not there. The lag is freaking killer. I'm still playing. I think I've already said this. I'm still playing on my laptop, so yeah. It's struggling as the colony gets this big. Actually, put it on double speed, not triple speed, and things will be better. So that's going to use up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 odd bots. So if we run a path along there, we can put in some more hauling posts. 1, 2, 3, 4 bots. Low priority up to 10. Low priority bots up to 10. Low priority bots up to 10. Low priority bots up to 10. So we'll probably be building stuff even quicker now. Which, you know, not going to complain about that. So we are definitely closing in on the end game here, it feels. And it's come quicker than I thought. You know, but we've got lots of water, we've got lots of food, we've got good well-being. And we are closing in on our 500 beavers. Maybe we go for 1,000. Let me know what you guys think down below as to whether we should push up to 1,000 beavers. Or as many as we can run without the game crying. I'll be going back to playing on my desktop soon, so that will handle this monstrous save much better. Yeah, it'll do a much better job of running this. So the FPS issues we're having at the moment shouldn't be a problem. Let me go to that. So let's line up rather nicely. And we'll detonate all of this. Lovely. All right. Delete. So, same again. This is wider, I think. So, if I go across here, I cannot quite reach. So, what I should do is actually let's delete some of that. And we will move the path across a little bit. Delete this path. Yeah, because that lets them do all of that. We can reach all of that. So let's throw in some explosives. Obviously, throwing explosives is dangerous. Don't do it, kids. There we go. Right. You can get all of this placed. Explosive stores are holding up. How are we doing overall for explosives? We probably, in fact, not probably, definitely should unpause our explosives factories. For treated planks, we've got over 1,000 of those. We are down to 139 scrap metal. I'm thinking that we should put another scrap metal dude there. Yep, high priority on the building of that. While we're here, let's throw in a few more pine trees. Make sure those are set. They are set to be cut. Awesome. How's this doing? 65%. It's pretty nice. You might as well be unpaused, to be honest. And then when you have work, you can do work. Oh, we need to plant some more canola over here. Crops, canola. Yeah, I don't get why they're not harvesting these. I guess there's space. There's space for them there. I'm going to prioritize. No, it's eggplants, isn't it? Space in there for eggplants. There's space in the storage for eggplants. Okay. I kind of think that what we're going to do is just get those deleted. We've got so many of them. We really don't need to worry. Let's high prioritize that as well. We'll get an army of beavers to come over and rip those out. And we will head over here and get this done. So, okay. Again, I'm doing this in singles because it's just easier with the stepped terrain, I think. There we go. Can they? They cannot reach those. Okay. You guys can. Oh, sometimes these beavers do drive me a little bit crazy. Oh well. They'll get to it eventually. Wood situation's improved massively, which is nice. Soybeans, not so much. Fermented soybeans, not so much. I guess they're just eating those as soon as they're produced. How does the food look? Yeah. Just eating them as soon as we can produce them. I guess this is what it is, I suppose. They're being used at least. I do want to add in some hydroponics for mushrooms as well, particularly if we're going to push to even more insane heights of beaverness. I think that would help. Can't believe we've got so many bots. I know we're running 4 factories, but doesn't feel like we went that crazy with it. Maybe we did. I mean, there's quite a lot buried there, but I don't know. This is kind of cool. I quite like that. We are in a drought, so yeah, that should be shut. It's fine. We still have 23,000 water, which is nice. This is kind of working. I'm not sure how much it's going to help hydrate being that high, but you know. We can squeeze in fixing a few bits over here. So that's going to be an oak tree. That's going to be a blueberry. And we'll just make sure... yeah. So... you need to be set to be cut. You don't need to be cut, although you can't anyway because you're a blueberry. So they are not far from being grown in. And I think once we've got more blueberries, we will look putting in more breeding pods. But, you know, the good well-being is really helping with beaver lifespan, which means we're getting more beavers because the beavers we produce live longer. So, yeah. And we are back. Had another quick break. And while I did, I paused bot production because we've got so many excess bots and we have no grease. So it seems sensible to pause the bot production for now. And we will resume it when we get low on bots. Seems sensible. Seems sensible. Yeah, and we're kind of low on scrap metal, but we've got over 1,000 metal stored, so I'm not too worried. We could turn the mine on again, but I think for now we don't need to. So I'm just going to focus on getting this done and hopefully in. Got 2 more layers to go. I could. I'm somewhat tempted to double the next one actually. Yeah, let's do that. No, you can stay. You go. You go. You go. You go. Come on, come place these two. I prioritize that. Oh, stop going up there. I want to blow it up. Soon as they are off of here, I'm deleting the staircase. There we go. Right. Another lovely big explosion and 6 FPS. Oh, none of the FPSs. So we should actually, probably what we want to do is do what I did before and shift the path over a little. It kind of runs down the middle. And double dynamites. Right, this might be a little bit slower to place because they will need to go get extract. And we do not have extract to hand. So we'll see how that works. I'm going to go over here. I told the farmers over here to prioritize egg plants, and they have picked 3 more. But let's just put in a few more canola. So now they've done that. Let's none. I could maybe if I prioritized harvesting with one of them. I don't have that much farmland to deal with. Let's switch one to harvesting, shall we? I have 1 harvest and 1 plant. See how that works. And we will also see how these guys are doing. Wow, that's a lot of beavers. And bots. Kind of curious. Now we have 29 builders huts. So what's that? 29 times 4. It's 116 builders. That should make placement pretty quick, shouldn't it? What we should do is prioritize that. Because I don't really want them doing over. We can start retreating the path then. This is the thought. You poor tired bot. You go charge yourself up. Yeah, if we look now, we are basically using the grease as soon as we produce it, and we have no canola seeds or canola oil, so that's going to affect our food production a bit as well, which is bad. So we do need to address that. Don't know if you can hear my dog breathing in the background, and yes, he's very loud. Laying in what looks like an incredibly uncomfortable position, but that's what greyhounds seem to do. So yeah, and I am still hearing the occasional firework going off, but the dogs don't seem bothered at the moment, which is nice. So yeah, how's our power doing? A little bit low. It's a little bit low, but if we look, our engine neutral on the charge discharge, and obviously we won't gain at night. So yeah, might need to throw in some more engines. Yes, how are we doing? We are pretty much full on metal blocks. I'm actually going to pause those extra 2 that I built. You'll see over here, I tucked another scrap metal dude as we work on ripping this down for those FPSs. This will be much better once we get back on my desktop rather than my ever so unhappy laptop. But hey, we are 55 beavers away from 500, which is nuts. Still got some beds free, which is cool. So I mentioned that I had a plan for this area, and it was going to be to build kind of another housing area that was just kind of housing and leisure. But at the moment, we don't really need it, so we're just going to go with building spam, and we'll see how we get on. Back to 50 average well-being, which is pretty nuts. So we must have some that are higher, yeah. 63 well-being. Are you still are unemployed beaver? You are. That's pretty insane. So we've got some that are working hard and some that are hardly working. I know, cheesy. But it's good for the colony because they'll live a long time. Oh, autosave. Yep. I guess they're just taking their time because beavers are having to go get extract, which is quite a long trek, I believe, versus the dynamite, which is just here, which they have almost emptied. Kind of crazy. Let's retreat the path. Probably go to about... No, we probably can't go to about there. Let's go to about there. And high prioritize that so they actually focus on getting it done. Yeah, I should have built an extract tank as well, but I wasn't planning on using double dynamite that needs extract. So, yeah. I don't think this has actually worked out any quicker with how long it's taking them to go get the extract. Because extract is... It'd be some over here somewhere. We've got bad water. These are making extract. I'm not sure where we're storing it. But we have empty tanks of canola oil. We have an empty canola press. Yeah, that is going to be hitting our food production a bit, but we've still got 10,000 food, so that's okay. And hopefully this big plot of canola farming will help. So how, why? Let's worry about that once we've done. Okay, they should be able to place all of that. Off we go. Come on, folks. Here they come. And yeah, so can we measure it down here while they work? We can. Let's go. That's 10. 12, 15, 16, So it's about 16 wide. So we should be able to irrigate it fairly easily with probably a few sets of irrigation ponds. Excellent. Let's just delete this little bit of path. Dynamite, gold dynamite. And we'll put in the single piece that needs to go there as well, and then we can detonate the whole thing. Missed that one. Get that from down here, so that's okay. Our explosive stores really took it. I think we had over 2,000 stored. We'll let that run to refill, I think, in case we need to do another stupid project. Yeah, they're just getting the extract by the looks of it. There we go. Yep. Could someone build this one? I guess they can do it from there, so yeah, we can work on both of those at the same time. Come on. Detonate that. Okay. And once they've placed this. Oh, geez, come on. I missed some. Yeah, I need to deal with that as well. Oh, well. That's a little bit annoying, but hey. Right. Staircase be gone. Detonate the little bits first. And then we will eradicate this. And that, oh, I missed a piece. That's so frustrating. Right, missed a few bits. So that one is going to need a staircase because it's too high. This probably needs a path. And then that. And that's okay. So we need to measure the middle of this and then 15 away from there. So let's do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So delete 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So those two are the middle, which is a bit annoying. And then we want to go. So that's going to be 11, 12, 14. So we're going to do that. Right, we're going to do that. And that should irrigate all of that area once it has water in it. So, yeah. We will see. We will see. Right, let's get these jobs finished, shall we? Wow, our well-being just took a massive hit for some reason. Maybe some beavers had to work when they didn't plan to. Definitely very up and down, which is kind of disconcerting, but is what it is. We are going to need a path that runs. Oh, that works to there. You can go. We're not going to be short of water for irrigation. again, it would have probably helped to have some extract nearby. But they seem to have got most of it, so I just need to get to build these. And yeah, this is just going to be one massive canola farm. So, fluid dump. Stream gauge. Can go under the fluid dump in can. I don't wonder if it would be better to offset that to the side actually. Or build it on top of here. Let's do that. Let's do this instead. There we go. And then fill in the rest of that. I am, although I said we don't really need water storage, I am going to put water storage there. Because otherwise we will probably struggle with some stuff. Alright, and then I'm going to put a path there. And we are going to use some of this for farms. So if I put our farmhouse there, that covers pretty much that whole area, and we are going to double up because we can. And then we might need a second irrigation patch to do down here. So that can now be emptied. Bit of me wants to fill this area in as well. Let's start with something, and we can then add more. Attach stream gauge. Pause if above 2.6. Unpause if below 2.2. Prioritized by haulers. You are going to be bots because there's charging there, which is not that far away. You are going to be bots as well. And obtain prioritized by haulers. So, and then smart crops, canola. There we go. And then we'll see how much our dude here irrigates. Should be able to do this whole area. So hopefully, come on, do your thing. Pump more water in, please. The first fill always takes ages. Let's just run over here and see if... No, they still have not done that, but we do have canola coming through now, which is good. Nice if they harvested the darn stuff quicker. They are at least. That's good. Let's just... Right, I'm going to call it a day here. We will see how this works out in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this. If you did, click the like button. Comments, questions, or suggestions below. And we'll see you next time.